Well folks, this is the last of the figs of this year, and we're getting somewhat of a harvest of this my black Madiera tree, which is basically taking over this polytunnel. Some of them are kind of halfway to being ripened. Of course they're not going to get fully ripened in this cool weather, but funny enough they haven't split given all of the rain that we've been getting recently. But they have been coming out somewhat ripe, as you can see here. Nice red jammy interior on that. They're not spectacularly tasting, although I would say still pretty good. Actually very, very good. Really good flavour. Basically just tastes like very rich tasting jam. I can see why people are kind of fall over themselves for black Madiera. I would think that this would probably taste spectacularly well in the warmer months, but still, for this time of year, I'm very, very happy to get a fig of this quality. And I suspect that maybe the warm summer has something to do with these ripening up a little bit earlier than last year, and maybe the tree is probably a bit more mature as well. I do have this kind of makeshift cover over it just to try and get a little bit more heat. Of course, there are plenty of figs in this that are just not going to ripen up. I should actually pull these off to allow the others to maybe get as much ripeness as they can on them. But anyway, that's my black Madiera tree. I'll be chopping this right back because it's actually just taken over the entire polytunnel here. It's too big, and I'll be taking cuttings off this and maybe growing them in a smaller greenhouse inside the polytunnel to try and get them to ripen earlier. Another thing I'm thinking of doing is putting a night curtain over this. This is my smaller polytunnel, and it's probably about 10 feet either side. Obviously I'm not doing it justice here, but the whole thinking behind a night curtain is that the sun comes in this direction at night. When it gets really cool, I'll just pull this curtain over here. It'd have a high R value, so it insulates from the cold, and hopefully bring the temperatures up higher than what they would be in the earlier part of the spring and maybe later on in the season. I'll be a few more months before I get to it, but anyway, that's black Madiera. Finally getting some reasonably good figs off it.